Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Heck Creative. This time we're going over the Marvel Legends Retro Style Rogue. Let's get to it. So here's Rogue, the figure that everyone's been waiting for since 2016. Everyone has been trying to get this figure left and right. He's been up in the aftermarket, and I'm just glad to have her. I do have the other one as well, because I got into Marvel Legends around that time pretty heavily, so I'm lucky, I guess, at least. So let's get to this. So from the head down, you have Rogue over here. She looks really nice. A little more stern expression than probably what we're used to, but it's kind of fine. You have her really stark white hair. Looks really great. I had to remove a little smudge on it right over here, but it still looks awesome on her. Her lipstick is applied really well. Her eyes look really great. She has these little points to her eyebrows over there a little bit. She has a kind of weird notch in her sort of temple, her left temple right there, where the little bandana comes in, but that's pretty cool, I guess. It doesn't really affect the figure any which way. The back of her hair is sculpted beautifully. I mean, look at this. It looks really nice. Nice curls everywhere. A very marked improvement to the other one. Wow. Looks really great. I like how this kind of sits in there. It's sculpted, sits in there. Really good. So she has some blush too on her cheeks. That's pretty nice. Ears as well. Her head articulation is as follows. She can't really move down too much with it. She can move kind of up a little bit. She moves side to side pretty well. Her hair very hinders everything. Just a very big hindrance, her hair right there. But moving on lower, she has, I believe, the Moonstone body mold, or at least a different body mold than what we're used to, because her breasts are kind of a different shape than I think most figures, at least. Either that or I'm probably wrong. But her, it looks pretty good. I mean, I just find that it's a good body mold for her, at least, compared to the other one. Let's bring that other one just in case. Looks pretty similar. I don't really see much difference, other than the colors, at least, and the face sculpt. The bodies, I think the same kind of thing, at least. But moving on to this figure, we have the arms over here. Looks really cool. Nice X sculpting right there. Nice, at least the paint looks really good right there. The other side, we have another X over here. That looks great. The sculpting over here is wonderful. It goes down nicely to this little part where it turns green and becomes part of her sleeve down here. So the sleeve up here of the jacket versus the sleeve down here for her undershirt. The suit, the bodysuit. That's pretty cool. I don't like how this little part right here, though, actually comes sort of apart, and you could tell that there's not a jacket underneath there. It isn't one full piece. It's just separate parts. And I wish I could fix that somehow. Maybe paint that brown or something on the inside. I'm not sure. Maybe paint and sculpt is different departments over at Hasbro or something. But continuing on, the X is painted really well on this. I like that a lot. Don't know why I'm mixing up mold and paint today, but her back, there's nothing really on the back. As for articulation, she can move like this all the way around, up and down, forward, back, no waist swivel at all. Her arms can move out this much and in this much. It's kind of tough moving that joint there. I had to heat that up initially, but we're fine now. Moves up that much. And now for her hands, curls up that much, curls back that much, kind of popping out a little bit, but whatever. But what's cool about this figure is you have a little more accessories than, not usual, but just more accessories. We have this hand over here. It's kind of oddly posed, but I'm not sure what she's doing with this. But her power is touching people and they lose their powers, which is very situation-based. But if you have her hand like this, you can take her other hand, take that off. Gotta take the cuff off too, because the cuff's part of the glove, or keep that on in this case. Put this on, and now you have this glove right here. That's really nice. It's a glove holding the other glove, so you don't need the other hand. You just have this right here. That looks really nice. I think they stole it from Marvel Select, honestly. Marvel Select has a Rogue figure basically like this with this kind of hand. And Marvel Legends is like, well, we'll just take that. But yeah, looks really nice. Really good. So moving on from that, going lower, we have her legs. They spread out this much, go in this much. They go out this much in a sitting position. That's really nice. They don't really go back too far, though. There's a lovely little seam right there. That looks great. Another seam right here. Maybe some kind of cracking. Is material cracking on me? That's interesting. Huh. I'm kind of fine with it, whatever. Whatever. It's okay. It doesn't really show up on camera too much. The leg can move around 360. And the knee is pretty cool. You have this nice little knee pad kind of thing that you got to move up. Make sure it's moved up all the way before you activate her knees. Comes at that much. She can't really kick her butt or anything. That's a shame. This is a separate part right here. It sometimes moves down. You got to move back up. It's not as bad as the Cyclops straps, so that's a relief. These two, these are, these sometimes go up and down when you're trying to move the knees and whatnot, but if you have it under control, that's fine. The belt is also floaty, but again, that's fine. It kind of conforms to whatever pose you're trying to do, which is good. It has a bunch of pouches on it. It looks pretty nice. Anyways, down to her feet, we have, moves down that much, moves up that much, not far at all, has ankle pivot, and holes at the bottom, so that's good. Overall, Rogue is a great figure for if you want to at least, get her if you didn't get her, but if you already have her, getting her is a good thing. So let's give a little more in-depth comparison to, the other Rogue. If I could just stand her up a little bit, that'd be nice. So as far as the other Rogue goes, a little more worried expression, a little more stern, different sort of yellow coloring, kind of like mustard and lemon in a way, which is a really weird band name, but the X is way different. Oh man, it's way better on this one than this one. This new figure is a very marked improvement. I think it actually has the same body. They do have the same body, and also this little code, it's on here, but it's way less noticeable. Yeah, same body molds and everything, just different sort of colors. You can have a mustard yellow X-Men team, you can have a lemon yellow X-Men team, but this figure is still salvageable, and I will show you why in just a moment. Let me just have Rogue to keep you company while I just show you why I can't make this figure stand. I'm just going to have it fall over for a second. So, underneath the figure, no neck. There's just no... It's same on this one, too. I don't want to pop the head off, though. But you can still salvage this figure by giving it the Mystique Rogue thing, where Mystique is posing as Rogue, so you better watch out for that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna move these little bands. These bands, what do you have in these bands? I don't know what's going on with this thing. I like them way better on this than I do on this. This figure's obsolete now. I'm only gonna probably use it for this. What I love is, though, it's not an exact match on the hair color, which kind of is like, hey, wait a minute, you're a copy. So that's good. Yeah, overall, with Rogue, I really like her a lot. This figure is now just Mystique, who badly copied the colors of this Rogue. So yeah, that's that. I am a big fan of this one. I like the alternate hand. I like the other alternate hand. I like these fists. I like how they sort of made everything work with the gloves and the little cuffs and everything. How it all kind of works together. And you have to be a little smart about it. You can't really have this on here because it doesn't really, look that right. Why would you have a cuff of a glove without the glove itself? Rogue stands at a height at about 6 1/4 inches tall. Here's how Rogue scales with Eddie Brock, Johnny Storm, Ultimate Spider-Man, Tony Stark, Chameleon, and Captain America. Here's how Rogue scales with Emma Frost, Dazzler, Sue Storm, Ms. Marvel, Gwenpool, and Jocasta. And finally, here's Rogue standing next to the previous Rogue with the Mystique head and Jesse Hecht Creative. Ah, lovely night with some lovely ladies and some lovely TV. What could possibly go wrong?
It appears that the Sentinels are attacking the city. We need the X-Men to help. X-Men, please help us.
Oh well, that was too good to last. What the? You want to watch TV? And he's coming on the right. He's coming on the left. Goal! Overall, I would say pick this figure up. I don't want to give it like a real rating. I'm just going to say this is a great figure, and it fixes a lot of stuff the other one did wrong, especially with this face right here. I mean, this is way better than this one. Hasbro's really knocking it out of the park, as far as I'm concerned, these figures. And yeah, if me and everyone else didn't tell you, pick this Rogue up. She's awesome and great, and just a really good figure to have. I mean, the only nitpicks I have, and maybe some paint applications aren't really that thing. Like, I just turned her around and saw this little spot right here. That's disappointing to me. But overall, I find that she's just a gem. She's an awesome figure, and you should pick her up post-haste, or she'll touch you or something. I don't know. Just go pick her up. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.